a beautiful residential expansion of City McCity Face. This is not looking like suburbia hell. I don't know what you're talking about. We have some beautiful row homes and we have a beautiful new high school campus that's looking really, really cool. More not suburbia hell and a complete redesign of our industrial area. I am really digging this. I think it looks really, really cool. We obviously are not seeing any parking in here, which is crazy because these buildings literally hold like 1,200 employees. Maybe we just don't have enough people living in these areas actually now that I say it out loud, but that's okay. That is okay. Things will work out over here. But guys, let's get in to the meat and the potatoes. Today, we're going to be working in City McCity Face again, obviously, and we are going to be expanding our residential area. And we're going to be doing a few things with this. One, for sure, we're going to be building out our roads in these two pockets right over here. And then we're going to be possibly expanding outwards into the north. What ideally, what would be awesome, to be honest with you, is if we kind of fill this in, this whole area in, and that way we can start densifying it as the city requests it. So how we're going to be dealing with that? One thing is we're going to be switching over to European assets. I actually wanted to do that before, I just forgot. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be switching over to European assets. That's number one. And two, wherever we see these high rent spots, we're going to be upgrading the density. So for example, these are single family homes. We're just going to come in here with our medium density, or sorry, our row housing, and we're just going to be filling this in with a little bit more density. Now, we only have 3 and they're pretty far from each other, so we're not going to be doing that at this exact moment. And the reason for that is because as we densify, we need to be upgrading these roads, right? We're using all alleyways in here, and these will need to be upgraded into, at the very least, 2-lane roads, and then some of these are going to need to be 4-lane roads as well, these larger collectors. And then this highway eventually is going to be super, super busy. It's already going to give us troubles later on in this episode. I know that because I workshop these and make sure that I kind of have a little bit of a plan. I know that it doesn't seem like that sometimes, but it's all part of the trick. But yeah, we'll have some bottlenecks, mainly like right here and then right here, but easy fixes for those. So that's what we're going to be doing today. The first thing that we do need to do though is we need to come over into our city. And I mean, we are seeing a lot of high rent signs, but we're also seeing not enough electricity. So if we come into our electricity, we are actually not producing enough, which is kind of sucky. I guess it's this guy over here. This can only produce 125 megawatts. That makes sense. There are some upgrades that we can make to it, and honestly, maybe we do that. I think we actually will upgrade this as well, probably right now, and see if that helps. So we'll add this guy, and then do we want to add this guy as well? This adds another power line. I don't know if we need the other power line at this point, because unless we had another kind of city over here, that would make a little bit more sense. I'm not against importing power, like just a little bit, right? So we'll see. The main thing is that these transformer stations. Oh, I pressed play. I'm going to pause it because we are seeing, power issues. But the main thing is that these are bottlenecking, transformer overload and electricity bottleneck, which means that we need more transformers around our city. So what I'm thinking is, because this is a pretty big area, we're actually going to add a little transformer off of Wood Street right here. So doing that, we're literally just going to come in here, grab our transformer, and we'll place it a little bit farther out. We'll probably put it like, I'm thinking like right here, honestly. And then we'll have an alleyway come off, and I'm gonna go snap to the sides of building and existing geometry, and we're literally just gonna bring this right here. Perfect. And then we'll link this up, easy peasy. And then let's just see where this comes. Yeah, so we'll bring it out. We'll have it come across the train tracks right here. Awesome. And I want to see, because we did press play for a minute, let's just see if these all disappear. They all disappeared. Awesome. And then I want to see, does this add? Yeah, so this added about 25 megawatts. I think it said up to 50. Now it's at 162. Yeah, so it's going to be pumping along. We are going to be importing some power, but I think that's okay for the most part. Let's get over here. And Townie McTown Face, we definitely need to start increasing the density over here. But we're not going to do that yet. We are not going to do that yet. We're going to come over to City McCity Face, and this is the area that we're going to be working on. Okay, So the first thing that we're going to do really is just come in here with our alleyway roads, and we're just gonna lay out some of our roads. So the main ones that we're going to do are this one. We want to keep this off of the highway. We want to keep this separated, from the highway. So we're just gonna follow and leave a little bit of that separation from it. We'll come around right down here. Perfect. And we actually end up being kind of right in the middle here, which is kind of funny. And we could even extend this industrial park over here. We'll see how it works, but we are going to make some changes up here as well. We're going to be doing some fun stuff today, just really expanding City McCity Face. It needs to be done. That's all there is to it. It needs to be done. And then we'll take this road and we'll do the same thing out over here. Perfect, just like that. And then we'll take all of these roads and we will just do the same thing. So again, leaving a little bit of separation, just knowing, we're gonna redo this one, just knowing that we're going to upgrade these roads probably honestly in the next couple episodes, realistically. But we're gonna be upgrading these roads soon, and we would like to keep the 6 grid layout as much as we can. And honestly, I think we're gonna come down and meet up with this road right here. And actually, knowing this, let's just take this out. And we'll come up with our curve road tool. And we'll just curve this right in. Perfect, just like that. And then we shall continue onward. Come in with our complex curve mode for some of these more advanced curves. Come down like here. That was not complex at all. Perfect, just like that, and then come back into our freeform tool, and we shall come up. Perfection. We'll leave this one open, but then on some of these other streets, this is when we'll use these to create the gridded style, right? So let's start over here. So we're gonna make these a little bit farther than this other side, right over here. These are admittedly a little bit too close, like especially this road right here, but we're gonna leave it for now. Maybe when we upgrade our streets, we'll take those out, but for now, I think that they're okay. And then, yeah, we'll just come out and we'll just connect these up. Come into this complex curve mode. I do love this mode. It's phenomenal. I think we'll start from this side. So we'll come up an 80, link up here. Perfect. And then we'll have to create a road in here. So let's just grab like here, for example, and come up like there. Love, love, love to see it. And then one more right in the middle here. We should be able to come down. And honestly, let's try to link up right here. Looking really, really cool over here. I like the way that it is. And then we will continue this pattern right over here as well. I know these are very windy roads, maybe not the most realistic in like a dense city, but we're having fun, you know? We are trying to have fun. We are seeing not enough customers. It's funny that our commercial demand is so high and yet people are complaining about not enough customers. It is what it is, I suppose. All right, let's continue this on. And we'll link up down here. And I don't know if that's going to be the story for each of these roads in terms of like linking up on this road right here. We might have some of them that kind of come north and link up with each other, like right here. And then this road maybe comes in between. Perfect, just like that, liking the way that that's looking. And then we can connect these up this way. Perfection. We will have to take out some buildings, unfortunately. But such is life when you are building a city. Am I right? Perfect, just like that. And now we have a nice little grid over here. A little bit unconventional, but really, really nice nonetheless. You know, we have a few more waterfront properties that we can bring in here, and I'm liking the way that this is looking. I do want to do one thing I just remembered. So we have our district over here, right? City McCity Face. We need to make sure we're only operating, all of our city services are only operating in City McCity Face. So we're going to come to our medical clinic, make sure that it's only operating here. Come into our firehouse. Make sure it's only operating here. Amazing. Come into our police station. Crematorium. Fantastic. And then we come in here, operating district, City McCity Face. And I believe that that is everything. Radio mast, that doesn't really matter. We have our school. That should be everything. And not that they would be able to get over here, but you know, sometimes the game just does weird stuff and we're not taking any chances. All right, so now that we have this going on, let's come in and start zoning. So we're gonna, again, come over to our European households, and we're going to start placing down some of these. This area is looking pretty red. So let's switch some things up. We'll do commercial on this side up to here. Perfect. These are going to be European commercial. And then we'll probably have some offices around here. And we got a new signature building. I believe this is an office building because that's where we're zoning, which is really cool. We'll come over here. Yes, it is. That's fun. This would not make any sense here, but I have a place that I would like to put that office building, and we'll do that a little bit later. In the meantime, we will place some more office buildings around here. Perfect. And then I would like to come in here and look, and how's this looking? Okay, so we'll place a few more office buildings. And every time I place an office building, actually, it's looking like it just is extended. So maybe what it is, we need a little bit more density over here. That could be it. So we'll come into our row homes, and let's make Cedar Lane. Let's give this some row home treatment. Perfect. We'll do 5x5s for now. We'll see how that looks. Cool, cool, cool. And maybe what we'll do then is we'll come in here and we'll place where our single family homes would make sense. So along this street, perfect. Anywhere where it's green, right? And just around here. And we got a theater actor mansion. How fun. And then up to here, we'll leave this because this isn't green. This is all red, so obviously we won't place any there. Perfect. And then we'll come in with our medium density. And this is where we will start to lay some things down. So we'll come in here, maybe like a 3x3, 3s all along here, perfect, and then 5s along the back. Actually, let's switch this to 4s over here, and we'll take all of these out just so that they have a little bit more space. Awesome. And then we can come in here, and this will just be row home central. And we got another signature building. That's really cool. It's obviously a row home, like a European signature building, which is super, super cool. Love it. Can't wait to put it down. So we'll keep it like this. We'll take out any row homes that don't conform to the masses. Amazing. And then we'll come up here and we'll do the same thing. We'll add some more row homes across here. Perfect, perfect. Absolutely love it. And then we are going to come in here and we can place down this guy. So this is a 3x3. So let's try to find a 3x3 because I know that we placed some down. This is a 4. Where did we place the 3s? Maybe I am making it up. Maybe we did not place 3s. Oh, this is a 4x4. Ah, we placed 4s. Okay, yeah. So let's put one of these. Let's do like this one right here. Perfect. So we have this nice looking row home, looking really, really cool. And then we have this theater mansion. So I actually would like to place this theater mansion. And I think it would make sense if we placed it off of one of our cul-de-sacs over here. And I'm thinking about this one right here because it has the most amount of land. And it's probably one of the best ones, to be honest with you. So I'm going to turn off snapping and let's just try to bring it out as far as we can. It needs a road. And let's see where this road, it says it connects. Ah, so it was backwards. Haha, makes sense. Okay, so the road looks like it's connected. Now it's not. So let's place it right here. Perfect. So right at the end, and then it has this, it has this nice little backyard. Obviously, this is considered its backyard, but we can pretend, right? We can pretend that this is its area. And then we can fill the rest of this with our low density housing, which we really don't have a demand for. Perfect. And let me just make sure these all make sense. We'll bring a house up to here. Perfect. We'll bring houses over here as well. Awesome. And then we can come in here and we can click to place and everything else should be fine. We will come in here with city services after. And unfortunately, if we have to take out some homes to add our city services, so be it. Perfect. Awesome. We'll let that grow in. We'll let that expand. We have literally zero demand for it, so it should look good. Now let's look at this area. So we are seeing some of our houses. They're talking about high rent over here. And at least now we're starting to see like pockets of this area. We're also seeing abandonment, which is insane. The building has been abandoned. Lack of entertainment. So we may need some more commercial over here or parks. Let's look at our parks. They are not looking good. So let's actually add some parks because that will increase the land value over here. So I'm thinking, let's look at our sports parks. I think a basketball court would make a lot of sense. And I'm actually noticing this right here. Perfect. So let's do a basketball court. Let's do a small park right beside it. That takes up this whole area, which is kind of insane, to be honest with you. And then let's see, where are the houses that are complaining? They're right over here. Okay, so let's take them out with parks. And let's see, could we add, this is a little bit too large, which is frustrating. So let's come in here with maybe a skate park, and let's add a skate park over here. Yeah, let's put one right here. And then let's take out these abandoned buildings because we don't need them. And let's keep on looking at our parks. Let's see how we're doing. We would need a little park over here. And honestly, I think in some of these areas, we could come in and we could place like a playground, just a playground for the kiddies, you know? And then on these other areas, maybe an outdoor gym, right? Where we have mostly offices and stuff. That could be cool. And then we'll need a park over here as well. So let's come back over into our small playgrounds and let's try to pick an area where we're not going to destroy any houses. And honestly, I don't think that's going to happen. So let's just destroy this house right here. And then we won't destroy a house. We'll put it right in here. Well, hopefully we won't destroy a house. Looks like we will destroy it. Such is life, I suppose. And let's look. Everything is looking green now, which is awesome. We will need to put some parks in here, but that's okay. Cool, cool, cool. Absolutely, absolutely love to see it. I would like to keep this as kind of a commercial corridor. So let's put some commercial over here, and then we'll put some offices around it as well. People don't like to live near offices, which is fair. So how we'll kind of mitigate that is we will use our medium density kind of everywhere around here. So we'll come in, we'll do five across, and we'll do the same thing up here. Perfect. So now if we come in here, now we should be able to place these houses a little bit easier. So if the first houses obviously are going to be along the river or along the lake, I suppose. We'll have these come up till Magnolia Street because over here we don't really know what we're going to be doing yet. And see, this is the traffic that we were talking about before. We have a traffic jam over here. So before we continue, let's fix this up. This is because of left-hand turns for both sides. So what we're going to do, and I'm hoping that this helps, is we're actually going to come in here with a 3-lane. Right like this. So this street, this is backed up quite a ways, but we're going to put a 3-lane right here. We'll mirror it on the other side as well. So we'll bring this turning lane all the way back to here because we don't know how utilized that's going to be. And then we're going to flip this the other way. What we will do though is we're going to turn off snapping and we're going to try to fix this so that it aligns a little bit better. And I think that looks much better, to be honest with you. This doesn't look phenomenal, but what we can do, height of realism, is we're going to start from here, bring it back to here, and we'll just fix it like that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Absolutely love to see it. And this should hopefully help alleviate some of this traffic. Now, because the traffic was building up on this road, so if we have cars that want to go straight, they can just go straight, and all of the other turning lane cars, they can do what they want. Traffic looks to be clearing up over here. I'm gonna check these other areas. We actually don't see as much traffic as I thought we would. So we'll wait until these areas start screaming at us before we start adding the traffic. Let's continue zoning these areas, shall we? We're pretty much just gonna do a bunch of just filling, and then we're going to come in afterwards, like I said before, with our city services, and we will not be afraid to destroy buildings. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then in some of these areas, we do need mail over here, apparently. In some of these areas that we know that there's zoning that we haven't added it in, we will come in here with like a little playground, with an outdoor gym, and we'll put these in right like so. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We will let this play out and see what happens. I'm kind of excited to see how these areas kind of, mature. And now also we are seeing our low rent signs go down. We don't have as many that we used to have, and that's probably because now we have more, our demand for low density is all the way at the bottom. We will probably have a lack of entertainment in these areas. So let's actually look at City McCity Face. They're happy. They actually have entertainment. They have internet, spacious homes. They have reliable mail service. service, which is weird because they definitely actually don't have reliable mail service. We know that for a fact. Most people are in walking distance to an elementary school. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We will, again, though, come in here and let's see how big our population is. So we're at 2,000 residents, 4,400 dogs. That's a lot of dogs, dude. I'm not really sure what's going on right here. Keeps changing the zoning. So we're gonna take this out and see if that fixes it. Not really sure what keeps happening there, but then we're gonna let this kind of play out for a bit. And while we're doing that, we're gonna come in, look at this weird snow sheet right here. We're gonna come in and look at our other city services. So our water is still looking good. We're pumping water, everyone over here, no one's really complaining, that's amazing. Our healthcare is much more decent than I thought it would be. Our crematorium is fairly decent as well. We will have to add some sort of garbage disposal over here, that's fine. Our elementary school is surprisingly fine. We probably will need to add a high school over here at some point. So let's do that right now. Let's come into an area and we'll have to take out some roads for this, but I think that'll be okay. Let's come into like right here. There's a little bit more density over here. So let's take out these roads and we'll add a high school out here. And it does have a track field on it, and I don't think we'll have space for that no matter where we put it. So we won't put the track and field area down, but I think we could put our high school like right here and create a little bit of like a high school campus. So let's come in here and let's de-zone all of these areas. And then we'll come in with our road. We'll come across here. I do want to see, yeah, there's no way we're placing that guy in. It's not a huge deal, but we will place our road and we're going to come around. So from here, we'll come up. And I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pause the game. We're gonna take this, connect up. Take everything but 90 degree. We're at a 180, put it all back on, and we're gonna connect up right here. Perfect, hopefully that will fix itself. And then we're going to replace our outdoor gym over here. We'll probably put it a little bit closer to the intersection as well. And now we can press play and let this fill out again. Amazing, and this road actually is awful apparently. Cool, cool, cool. We'll take out this little stub right here, but we will continue to send this road along the back of the high school. Perfection. And then what I think we'll do is we have some parking, but I'm gonna add a little bit more parking. We'll add a big parking lot right off the side of the high school. And this will act as like, you know, in my head at least, student parking. And then these would be your teacher parking. That's at least, that's what I'm thinking at the very least. If it turns out like that, who knows? But then off of this road now, we can add some row homes. I think that would make a little bit more sense. And then I would honestly, I hope that these houses don't scream at me, but I would love to do some commercial over here. Actually, no, row homes. But we'll do 4x4. Amazing, just like that. Perfect, perfect. We were gonna do commercial, but they're so close to this main street right here that we really do not need commercial on the other side of this high school. But I think that's gonna look really cool. Let's see what we want to do over here. I think that's fine. And then over here, we're gonna add some more houses. Perfect, just like that. Awesome, awesome. We do want to make sure that these are all uniform. Amazing, these are all uniform. Looking good over here. Looking really, really cool. This area is really starting to fill out. And here we have our traffic jam, and it's because of people that are turning left. So this is what we're gonna do. Again, we're gonna come into our highways, and we're going to upgrade this, and we're going to do it on both sides. We'll have our snapping, and we'll come right here, and then we'll upgrade on this side as well. Perfect. And then we'll flip it like this. I don't know if I love this. I feel like this is stupid, but we'll see. We will see. I definitely think this is stupid, but it's kind of like this acts as like a bypass to get through. Maybe it's not. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait. We'll have to let it play out for a bit. One thing that I do want to do is I want to come over with vegetation over here. Come into our oaks, bump this bad boy up to 100, maybe this down to 100 as well. And we're going to fill in this area by the highway. And this is so that you don't hear the highway as you're driving, or sorry, as you're living in these houses. That would be probably the worst part about living in this area, is all of the cars that are over here. We'll continue the highway or the forest on the other side as well, but I just really want to fill this in with big, dense trees. We'll probably put oaks almost everywhere, to be honest with you. Let's actually bump this up. We'll bring oaks all the way around here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We'll bring this back down to 100. And then we'll come into our spruce trees, and we'll continue this little forest over here. We start with our big trees, and then we move on to our small trees. Let's do some Adler as well, if we can fit any. We actually look like we can't. These houses are definitely in the worst situation right here. They only have a couple trees blocking them, but it's okay. Poplar trees. We're just bringing them all in, to be honest with you. We are bringing them all in. And then we'll do, I feel like I'm a little blind right now, but I can't seem to find the linden trees. We'll do apple. And this is going to be quite the dense little forest over here when things start heating up. But that's good because these houses, the sound pollution will get pretty intense. Okay, so we do have quite the demand for office. We have a demand for pretty much everything and industrial. So we're gonna come back over into our little industrial area that looks pretty awful, to be honest with you. And we're gonna be building this out a bit, because if we come into our industry, we actually have quite a few buildings here that we can place down. And I think that this makes an excellent spot to place everything. I think it's gonna look really cool. So let's come in here and let's look. We have our fuel plant, which is huge. This is -5% industrial ground pollution citywide and air pollution, which is amazing. Our switch on, which increases college graduation chance. And then we have our pharma, which is our increase to university graduation and a 5% interest in university education, which is awesome. So we're gonna be placing these down in this area. And these are all relatively large, which means that we're going to have to rethink about our zoning over here. So the first thing that we're going to do is dezone all these guys. Perfect. We will keep these parking lots in because we're going to continue this road outwards to here, because we're going to be taking out this road, and this is where we're going to put in our first building. So we're going to come into our signature building, and we're going to be placing this right in here. We'll actually have to take out this road as well. So we'll come in and we'll place our fuel plant. Is it fuel? Yeah, fuel plant right off of here. Perfect, just like that, looking really cool. And then what we will do is we're actually gonna move these parking lots. So I'm gonna take these out. We're gonna take these parking lots out, and then we're gonna come in and we're just gonna place a few right in front. So we'll place one here, one here. We'll leave a little bit of room. Actually, we can't even. And we'll place one here. Perfect. It's hard to see with the snow. I just wanted to make sure that we have some symmetry around here. And then we'll take some roads. And we don't actually have symmetry here, which is so frustrating. So let's come back here. We'll move this one over. This is the wrong one. And let's look. Okay, so if we snap to grid. This is 2 on the left side, 3 on the right. So we'll turn all of our snapping off, and we'll bring this over to be right in the middle of both. Amazing. Cool. Perfect, just like that. And now we have a little bit of concrete hell over here. Looking absolutely incredible. Love to see it. And then we will connect these roads back on the other side. We'll leave, well, I would like to actually keep it. We'll take this. Just like that, awesome. And then we'll probably have this road come back behind it, amazing. And then what we might do is we might add just a little tiny bit of commercial on the back side of this road. Perfect, just like that. And then we'll look at these other buildings. We have switch on. This is another absolutely ginormous building. And I'm thinking we're gonna place it right over here. And then this can come on the other side. Amazing. So what we'll do is we'll take this out. Let's take this out, and this out. Amazing. Honestly, let's take this out too. So I want these to be a little bit straighter. I was not super in love with how everything was looking. But we'll come down 48 and we'll do a straight road right here. Well, actually, no, we won't. We'll do a little bit of a curved road, and then this road will be straight to here. We'll see if this guy fits in here now. This is a behemoth of a building, which is cool. And let's see, we can place this right off of here, but I'm wondering, let's take this out again. Let's send this road straight. And let's see, does it make more sense for this to be right off of here? I think it does, to be honest with you. Let's put this big boy right here. Amazing. We'll add some roads on the side of it as well. Amazing, amazing. We'll do some parking lots in front of it as well. Let's do a very large parking lot. We'll do it right in the middle. Fantastic. Knowing that what this is now, this is a 6x6. I would like to get a 6x6 building. Not giving it to us, which is frustrating. I was hoping for like a giant, you know, restaurant or something like that. It is what it is. We can leave it in like this. Perfect. But we will add a little bit more right here. Amazing. And then we have this one more building that we need to place in Pharma. So what I think we'll do with Pharma is I'm going to place it on this road, but don't worry. Don't you even worry about it, because we're going to have this come straight up into here and come down. And then we're going to actually flip this around. Place it right in here. We might have to bring it out a little bit. That's fine. It's not the end of the world, because if we have to upgrade this road eventually down the line, then we have to. But I think this makes a little bit of sense. This is really close. So what I think we'll do is we're gonna take this out. Perfect. We'll redraw this in. I mean, this road is honestly kind of pointless. So we'll take it out. What is this? True. Put that in for now, but we're going to change things around. But what we will do is we're going to send this straight out. Perfect, just like that. And then we'll take our radio mast. We'll place this on the inside here. And I think we're gonna take, we're gonna take our radio mast and we're gonna move it somewhere different. But we'll leave it like this for now. What we'll do is we'll take this road and we'll send this straight out. Just like that, amazing. And then we'll bring our radio mast and we'll put it out over here. That would make a little bit more sense. Amazing. Cool. And then what we'll do, the last thing that we'll do is I want to see if this, that doesn't look good at all. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a straight road kind of like close to the highway, like right here, roughly. And then on either side, we'll curve it in. Perfection. Awesome. Looking really cool over here. And what I like about these buildings is that they have 900 employees, 1,500 employees, 600 employees. So these are ginormous, absolutely huge. So the plan is that we don't have to worry about industry demand over here. I'm hoping that these kind of, you know, figure it out. The last thing that I would love to do is add a little bit of park over here. And this is quite large. This is our large parking lot. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to add 2 parking lots right beside each other, right like this. And then these will serve as the parking lot to our Pharma building. Amazing. And things are looking really cool over here. I do want to do just a little bit of terraforming. Not terraforming, sorry. But what are we doing? This isn't straight. Hold the phone. Both of these. This is not straight. We need to fix this real quick. This is outrageous. Now this is straight. Holy. Okay, those weren't lining up, those parking lots, and I was wondering why, so this makes a lot more sense. We can put both of these right beside each other. Looks super nice. Amazing. Okay, so I don't think we really need to add anything else over here, but that's looking really nice. That is, that's looking cool. What we will do is we're gonna come in here and we're gonna add a little bit of vegetation through here. And these are just our oak trees, but I like these oak trees. I think they're cool. We can take out this road. Perfect. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of something. We are seeing crime, so let's look at how our police is doing. Our police is fine. This is quite a large area. So let's come over into our police station and let's upgrade it. We have the money. We might as well. We can do the same thing with our firehouse as well. So let's do that and we'll upgrade it just because the area is so large. And now we are starting to see the high rent signs and quite a bit of them. What is going on with you, man? Let's put a park right here and maybe that'll fix this little problem. Hopefully that fixes. Yeah, we are starting to see like, this building's abandoned, unhappy, high crime. That's super interesting. Okay, so hopefully with the upgrade of our police station, we should be a little bit better. Maybe we need to add a larger police station. That is definitely an option. But what I think we'll do for the rest of the City McCity Face, this is kind of the plan. This is the vision. In the next episode, clearly we're gonna have to start upgrading this area a little bit. We are seeing quite a bit of high rent over here. We're seeing high rent pretty much everywhere in our city as well. Looks like we had a fire, which means that we need to start anywhere where it's says high rent, that means that we need more density over here. We need smaller units and more density. These are not enough customers, which means that we have too much commercial in these areas, which means that we need to add more residential. And then over here, we need to start increasing the density. I was hoping that we could just leave these as low density. We'll have to see. This will definitely have to increase the density. It does not even want low density. It can deal with row housing. So maybe this is like a row housing neighborhood with like a few medium density things. And then hopefully that'll take away the high rent over here. Because if we look, like, who are these people? 2 residents. They're both wealthy, but they're poorly educated. A teen and a senior citizen. 3 people, an adult, uneducated, and they're a robber. They're a thief, and they're a high rent. You know what, Karen Tucker? Tough, dude. Tough. Maybe get a better job. Poorly educated child, that's fair. And then, oh my God, there's a single mother who's resorted to thievery in order to feed her children. My heart, dude. Maybe go to school, you know? I don't know. This guy, Richardson, poorly educated, retired senior with a child. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you. That's tough. These guys, this makes a little bit more sense. Like if we come here, right? Let's see, adult, educated, and a student complaining about rent. Yeah, so probably shouldn't be living in a house, realistically. Adult, student, yeah. University of Potter Hill. Yeah. So we gotta, we'll deal with it over here. We'll deal with it over here. But as we kind of like, sorry, I got sidetracked again. The plan for City McCity Face is we're gonna start upgrading these roads. These are alleyways. They're serving us quite nice for this little community right now. As we upgrade this, right? As we go, okay, we're gonna do like row housing over here. As we do that, look at how ridiculous this house looks. God, I hate that. Does the other one look that bad? Where is it? It's this one. Not quite. But these are also level 4, so I wonder if these grow taller. These look like they're 3 stories. How big is this one? These look like 3 stories. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Maybe these will grow taller. I don't know. They look pretty bad right now. Unreliable internet service. Definitely something that we can add. I am getting distracted like crazy, dude. Let's see. Somewhere where we can put this guy. Honestly, I'm thinking we do something a little cheesy and we put it right in the middle here. And then we'll send a road. We'll destroy this house. Tough luck, dude. We'll destroy a bunch of houses in the process, apparently. But we'll send an alleyway over here, and then we're gonna upgrade this with both of these guys. Amazing. We'll probably, now we should be better for internet. There are some areas that are a little rough, but that's okay. That is okay for now. The plan for City McCity Face, my God, is to upgrade the buildings with high rent with a little bit more density. So we'll start with our row housing. We won't upgrade any row housing, but we'll do a little bit of row housing in here. And then as that happens, we're gonna need to upgrade to 2-lane roads with sidewalks because we're going to have a little bit more density, right? And then we're going to keep on upgrading, and we'll do medium density, we'll do some mixed use, and that's kind of how we're going to let the city grow. I would like to see how that works. And it's possible that down the line that means that we have a house that is happy and wealthy, and then right beside it we have like a medium density building. If the house doesn't complain about high rent, then who am I to take it out? You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you think. This is a small area to do this in, and I think we could see some really interesting buildings come out of that. That's the current plan. And then when this is like a little bit more developed, then we can move upwards in City McCity Face and develop the rest of this land. And maybe we do that. Maybe we start the development process in the next episode. When we do that, we are realistically going to have to upgrade this highway, because this 2-lane highway just ain't gonna cut it, if I'm being completely honest. And when we have a bunch of density in here, this is gonna be completely overloaded. But we've left enough room on either side of this highway that we can upgrade it and do with it that we want to, or as we want to. So it's gonna be fine. I'm really, really excited for the way that City McCity Face grows. But guys, if you made it this far and you like the video, like the video. If you love the video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing, man? Subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments section what you think of City McCity Face. Do you like the idea of upgrading high rent buildings? What are you doing? Adult, student, going to Potter's Hill. Yeah, maybe we need a college over. No. Guys, let me know what you think of City McCity Face. Thanks so much for watching. I apologize for my brain. Peace out.